All right, let's talk about the frustration zone. Since most of you, everybody that raised their hands, I'm sending you this video, and I'm assuming that at some point you have in life you've struggled with this and landed in this area and the frustration zone and what happens here. So you're probably making healthy choices, you're exercising and moving more than ever, and you've cut back on your calories. And then now you're stuck probably going up and down between the same 2 and 4 pounds week after week after week. And this happens all the time because we know that the formula of simply moving more and eating less is not what actually helps people lose weight. And why does that happen? Weight loss, like I said, it's not the right formula. But what happens is our calorie deficit becomes too low. So as people are trying to eat healthier and cut back their calories, they actually go too far the wrong direction. So the good news is you're going to need to eat more, and which hopefully is exciting. So I'm going to kind of show you a little bit of a breakdown of what happens kind of in separate calorie ranges. So there's like 5 different ranges that people tend to end up in. Here's what happens in those zones. And the first one is 0 to 900 calories a day. And what happens is people do lose weight when they eat 0 to 900 calories. And that's because you're literally starving yourself. This is not where you want to be. It's an unhealthy way to lose weight. You're going to be without energy. Exercise is going to be incredibly challenging. You can't get all your nutritional needs in that few of calories. So then the next range is the 900 to 1500 calorie range. And this is what I was talking about with the frustration zone. This is where we see it, and I'm speaking mostly to women on this. So guys, you probably need to add 300, maybe 400 calories to every one of these numbers. So if you're watching. So the frustration zone, like I said, is where most people end up when they're struggling to lose weight, when they think they're doing all the right things. And this is what happens is no weight loss. You go back and forth between the same 2 and 4 pounds over and over and over, making no progress in the long run. And it's also just an unhealthy place to be because, again, you can't get all your nutritional needs in 1500 calories or less. So my challenge to you is going to be, if you are somebody that's falling into this trap of eating in this range, is that you're going to need to eat more. And the 15 to 1900 calorie range is where we've seen the most amount of people lose weight. Somewhere in this range, it's not perfect. This isn't a one size fits all for everybody, but generally speaking, this is where everybody that we've worked with is having the most success losing weight, and they're doing it in a healthy fashion. And between this calorie range, you can get all your nutritional needs. You can exercise in this range. You will feel good still, have lots of energy, and get everything that your body needs. And I go over this with a lot of people, and I always like this next question is what happens next? And so many people think, okay, as soon as I go over 1900, then the weight gain starts. And that is not true. Next is kind of 1900 to 2200. That's where you maintain your weight and you live a healthy life. This is where we ultimately want to get to. After we lose the weight we're looking to lose, then we want to bump it up even more and eat around 2000 calories a day and be healthy and get everything that we need. Now, here's where the weight gain happens is 2200 up to whatever amount of food you can possibly eat. You're going to gain weight and it's going to be unhealthy. Now, I know this sounds different than everything you've ever been told because, again, the old move more, eat less has just been the formula that everybody thinks they need to follow. I would challenge you to try and stick between 15 and 1900 calories and see what happens. If you have any questions about any of this, hopefully this is just a simple diagram to give you a good idea of what happens in certain calorie ranges. But please reach out to me if you have any questions or want any further explanation on why this works or how it works. So thanks for commenting on a post, and thanks for following along.